I am happy to show you today how you can make daily sales using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. If you sell physical products online and you desire to sell your products every single day online, you're in the right place because today you will be seeing the strategy you can use to make that happen. Whether you're the business owner or you're someone who wants to run ads for product-based businesses, you see exactly the step-by-step process to follow through to ensure that you're making daily sales in that business you're running ads for. Okay, so before we go into sharing this strategy, I would love to quickly introduce myself. My name is Amorkoli Tasi. I'm the founder of Maracruz Organics. So at Maracruz Organics, we serve thousands of users and we have almost 200 distributors. And the interesting thing is that these people discovered us online. So we run ads every single day, every month, and we are attracting more people to the business who come in and they buy from us. I'm also the founder of the Manufacturers Hub, which is a training institute that helps people that sell physical products to grow their business. And one of the ways that you can grow your business is by selling more products, because the more sales you make, the more profits you make, and the more you're able to put back those profits into growing your business. I'm also an alumna of several business schools like EDC, LBS, and SIPS. I'm a wife and mother of 3 kids. So I'm a family person and I'm also a business owner who understands how to leverage the power of technology to scale. And I will show you today how you can do that as well. I also have a lot of clients, students, thousands of people who have gone through our trainings. Some of them which are Olagoke of So Fresh Nigeria, Dara of Just Food in she manufactures journals, Nelly of Nelly's Food in the food industry, Ebube of Agas, some in the food industry, Joyce of Oriki Group in skincare, Wumi of DFL Rocks in fashion, Olawumi of Zora Food in baby food industry, Miriam of Mo Baby Care, big care industry, Udrak of Woody Food, Joy of JB Furniture Business, Tinola of Wura Secrets in hair care business, Fatima of TFK Farms in agro. Why am I sharing this with you? No matter the industry you're playing in, so far you have physical products to sell, you're in the right place, because I've trained people across different industries and show them how to grow their business using the different programs through the different programs that we offer. All right, so this is my business. You can go Google us. You can also check us out on Instagram, Maracruz Organic. So I'm not just a random person trying to teach what I don't understand. I am a business owner who understands how to grow businesses, right? And you can check out my brand online, just so you know that I am sharing practical things that you can apply in your own business as well. These are some of the results our students have been able to get. As is that made 10 times the money she spent on art selling her creamy bites. She spent 37,000. This is in Naira. If you're in other currencies, you can always convert that to know what that means. But the key thing here is that she made 10x return. So she spent 37,000 plus and made sales of 375,000 plus. Okay, then Josephine made 27 times the money she spent on art selling fashion accessories. Why am I telling you what they say? So that you see, across different industries, you can get results when you run your art the right way. So she spent 14,500 and made total revenue of 402,600 naira. Also, Adebimbe spent 25,000 and she made 423,000. There is one key thing that stands out. They follow a strategy. So they don't just wake up and say, I want to start running ads, and then they just launch their ads. No, they actually sat down and drafted a strategy, which is what I want to share with you today. So I wanted to show you these results so that you see that there are other people that are achieving results. So it's not just working for my own business, it's also working for other people who have followed through with my strategy. You see what Adebimbe said here? She said, I followed the strategy. So it is very important to follow through with a strategy that really, really works. Also, one of my students here said that he has been able to meet his monthly target of 1 million. So your target might be different, which is why we always start with the revenue. How much do you want to make? What is your target? Because everybody's journey is different. Everybody, like, we're in different levels in business. Somebody's target might be 1 million, another person's target might be 2 million, another person might be 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, or 50 million, depending on the currency that you're operating in and how much you really want to make and the capacity of your business as well. Like, you can't say, oh, I want to make 20 million, but the product you have is product of 1 million. Like, that doesn't correspond, does it? Right? So you can see he even said that his new goal is to now make revenue of 2 million, and he's confident. See, I am confident I can achieve that because you've armed me with the know-how, the knowledge on how to actually execute, and that is what I'll be sharing with you today. So this is the strategy, the art strategy you can use to make daily sales in your business. Number one is to look at what is the revenue I want to make. So take these things one at a time. Revenue, your offer, your audience, your content, your objective, budget, your sales conversion strategy, and the metrics you want to measure. Revenue, offer, audience, content, objective, budget, sales conversion process or strategy, and your metrics. So I would explain this one at a time so that you fully understand how to draft your own strategy. Please, at this point, if you've not gotten a pen and paper, please rush down, get a pen and paper and write down things so that you see the actions you need to take if you want to make daily sales online. So number one is what? Your revenue. How much do you want to make every month? So before you decide how much you want to make daily, you first need to ask yourself, how much do I want to make in a month? You can even say, how much do I want to make this year? And then you divide that by 12 months to get how much you need to make every month. Okay? Once you're clear on how much you need to make and write it down, you can now begin to plan for the rest. There's a quick practical I want to show you on this, how to break down your sales goal into daily achievable goals. Because if you set up a monthly goal, but you don't break it down to the daily things that you need to do, you will not really be able to achieve great results, because at the end of the month you'll not be like, oh, I did not meet my goals, I didn't meet my target. But that's because you don't even know how many people you need every single day. So let's go to my Excel sheet now to quickly take a look at that. Let's use this template to work it out. So here you enter your data in the yellow cells here, and then this purple cells already has formula in them. So it will just automatically calculate and tell you what your daily target should be. So let's break it down. Let's say that you want to make 12 million every month. Remember that your sales target is personal to you. What I mean by personal to you is depending on the level you are in your business and your capacity. Okay, so this is just a random figure I'm using to show you how this how it works, and then you would now look at your business or look at the business you're working for and determine what the monthly target should be. All right, so 12 million, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 12 million. Then you now put here the number of days for that particular month. So let's say it's 30 days. So automatically it will calculate and tell you what your daily target should be. In this case now it's 400,000. So that means that this business needs to make 400,000 every day to achieve 12 million monthly sales goal. Then you now look at what is the average order. How much do people spend with you? So if it is that when people buy from you on the average, they spend 40,000. So you need to put 40,000 here on the average order. Then immediately you put in that the average order, it will now tell you the number of customers you need every single day. So you can see that this business needs 10 customers every day. If your average order is, let's say, 20,000, right? That means you need 20 customers every day. So you need to look at your business. What is the offer you have now? How much do people pay you when they want to buy from you? What's the average amount? So that you use that to know the number of customers you need every day. Because you can't talk about daily sales if you do not even know the number of customers you need to hit your goals, right? Then immediately you put that in, it will now show you, like I said, the number of customers. And then the next thing you now need to put in, which is the final data, is your conversion rate. So your conversion rate is the percentage of people that buy from you if XYZ number of people actually reach out to you. So let's say that um 10 people reach out to you and one person buys, that means your conversion rate is 10%. If 10 people reach out to you and 4 people buy, your conversion rate is 40%, right? So here just definitely just put in what your conversion rate is. So if 4 people reach out to you and one person buys, that means your conversion rate is 25%. So if you do not know how to work out your conversion rate, don't worry. If you'll be joining us in our arts program, we have a template that you can easily use to calculate your conversion rate, right? So but let's just proceed so that we don't waste so much time. So 25 here is a conversion rate, as in like the conversion rate I'm putting in for this business, and then it will now show the number of leads the person needs every day. This business needs 80 leads every day, which means that they need 80 people to contact them so that they can get 20 customers. Because you need to know that it's not everybody that sends you a message or visits your website that will buy from you. No. So you need to know how many people you need to contact your business before you get the ideal number of people. Because oftentimes the reason why you're not reaching your sales goal is because you're not even reaching enough people. You're not getting a lot of people interested in what you're doing. You're not getting enough prospects in a day. People are not sending you messages. They're not visiting your website enough to give you the number of daily customers you really desire. Let's also look at another scenario where you're not having conversations with people in the DM. Like your strategy is that you want to send people to your website, because the conversion rate when you're having conversations with people in the DM, like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, is different from the conversion rates when people are buying from your website. So if you're having conversations in the DM, the conversion rate is higher. But then it's now a question of, can you chat with as much people as possible, to get the number of sales you want? Or do you also want to send some people to buy on your website? So typically conversion rate on the website is around 1% to maybe like as high as 10%. Well, 10% is really rare. You can Google it, like conversion rates on the website. But ideally, let's just use something that is practical. Let's use 2%. So basically, if 100 people visit your website, 2 will likely buy. So that's like using 2%. If your conversion rate is 5%, then it means that when 100 people visit your website, 5 will buy from you. And you can easily use your Google Analytics to check what your conversion rate is, okay? So conversion rate here now, let's say it's 2%. So we change this data here to 2%. It now means that you need 1,000 visitors. Like you need 1,000 people to visit your website in a day, so that if 2% now buys, you'll be getting 20 customers. Remember I said that our students get access to this template, so that even if you don't love mathematics, you can just easily input the data and then it will calculate and you know what your target is. As simple as ABC. Okay? So now you now need to ask yourself, if I need 80 people to shut me up, or that I need 1,000 people to visit my website, how do I ensure that every single day I'm getting 80 people to shut me up, or 1,000 people to visit my website? Or you can even split that, okay, some people should go to the website, so you put a budget for website sales, some people should come to WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram. So it depends on the business that you're running, the current things that you have. Do you have a website? If you don't have a website, you can start with sending people to chat with you. Then when you have a website, you can decide to distribute the budget. Like, you can achieve a lot of things, but the first step is actually knowing how to get things done, how to do the setup, how to understand the strategy, which is why I'm here. All right, so if you're now like, okay, how do I get these 80 people to chat me up, or 1,000 people to visit my website? You now need to leverage on the power of Facebook and Instagram ads, which is a tool that helps you to reach more people every single day. So instead of sitting down and waiting for people to come, you're actually using money to tell Facebook that, see, take this budget and reach these people for me, and then they will be able to take the actions that you want them to take. We'll talk about that in much more details, like the different things that you need to put together, your objective, your budget, and all of that. But I just wanted you to understand this first step, which is your revenue, and breaking it down into the daily targets, daily customers, and daily leads. And I hope that is very clear. So let's go back to our slide now. So the second thing, we've talked about revenue, and the second thing is your offer. So You want to make XYZ amount. What are you selling? What are you offering people? So if you look at my screen here, you can see the Maracruz products, my own products. So this is our kiddies range. You can see it's a combo of 5 different products, right? So instead of telling people just come and buy one product, we put together a combo offer and tell them, okay, this is the range you need to grow your kiddies hair. So that when they come in, because of the way we market the products, the way we share testimonials from people, they want to get this particular product. So if you're selling your product, you need to look at what offer do I put together. Do I bundle some products? Do I sell in kits? How do I really put together an offer that would ensure that at least one person buying from me, I'm making more money? So it's not like you're just selling one and then your business is not very profitable because you're spending money to get each customer. So bundle offer is one of the offers that you can put together. There is also several other offers that you can put together. We go more details into that in the ask training that we have, okay, which I will tell you about very soon. Then this is also a combo offer, but it's a combination of 2 different ranges. In fact, this particular one is more money because you can see that it is 10 products here. But the way we market it now, when people come in and they know that they need 2 ranges, they are going for this offer. So this is for a mother and her child, or an adult that also wants to gift a child. So maybe they just come in and they wanted to buy one product, but the way we market this one, they will now buy more product that they planned to buy. That would of course still benefit them in their lives. It's all about how you put your offer together and how you market it. So when you think about running ads and selling daily, you need to think about an offer you need to put together. Then who do you now show this offer to? Who is your target audience? That is the third thing you need to be clear on. So you can target people based on their demographics, their age, their gender, their location. You can target people based on the interest and behavior they've shown online. If they've shown interest in baby food, you can target them with that. If they've shown interest in fashion or furniture, like anything you can think of, right? Depending on the product you sell, you can target people based on that. Or they've engaged with your Instagram or your Facebook, or they've visited your website. You can target people who have engaged with your business. And let me tell you one secret. The people who have engaged with your brand before are more likely to buy from you. So their conversion rate is typically higher. Okay? People that watched your video, your email list, your customer list, you can upload them on Facebook and tell Facebook, target these people for me. There's even a recent audience, advantage audience, where Facebook has set up an artificial intelligence, machine learning that really helps people to find their ideal customers. So for this particular audience type, you just put in the minimum age and the location. Simple. Like, it will just go and find your customers for you. All right, so that's the next thing you need to be clear on. Then your content. You need to create your content in a way that will move people to buy. When they come on your page, they should be moved to buy. You can put in testimonials, you can put in your combo offers if you're doing combo offer, or just generally your products in a very clear and appealing way. If you look at the pages that I put the screenshot there, this is Maracruz Organics, of course, my brand. DFL Rocks, she's also my client, and Ikehova Foods, also my clients. Like, you can see how popping their page looks. So when people come in, they want to stay, they want to understand the brand, they want to buy from them. All right, so your content, the way you create your content, should move people to buy from you. Then the 5th thing is your objective. Your objective is the outcome you want to achieve. So it's not just go click on boost post and then you're running ads. What do you want people to do when they see your ad? So objective will determine the action people will take after they've seen your ad. Do you want them to send you a message? You need to use the message objective. So you're getting more messages on a daily basis. Do you want them to buy from your website? You can use the conversion objective. In fact, let me take you behind the scene to see practically what I mean by that, like different objectives that you can use. So this is Ads Manager, where you can actually set up your ads. So you can see there are different objectives you can choose from. This is awareness. If you want to reach more people, you want to create more awareness, you want people to watch your videos more, you can use this one. You can see once you hover your mouse around it, it will show you like the different things that you can achieve. Traffic, you want to send people to your website, you want them to go to your Messenger, or Instagram, or WhatsApp. Then engagement, if you want to send people to your Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, you want them to view a video. Like, it really depends on what you want to achieve. Leads, if you want to get more prospects, maybe on your website or on your Messenger or Instagram, you can use these leads. Or you want them to fill an instant form. Then sales, if you want them to buy from your Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, or on your website. So depending on the channel where you're selling from, you can now direct people and tell them, this is the action I want you to take when you see my ads. All right. So that is that about objective. And then let's now look at your budget. So how much do you need to spend to make this money? So ideally, I recommend 5 to 10% of your projected revenue. So if you determine the revenue you want to make in a month, then you budget 5 to 10% of that revenue so that you are able to meet your targets. The next thing on your strategy is sales closing. How do you close sales? How great you are in closing sales will determine the number of customers you will get. It determines your conversion rate. So if you're having great conversations with people in the DM and you're following through a defined sales process, you'll be able to get more customers. If people are visiting your website, the things that you set up on your website will determine how many people would actually buy when they visit your website. So I will show you more on how you can actually close sales fast inside our ads training. All right, I don't want to take so much of your time in this particular video. So the eighth thing is your metrics. So when your ads now starts running, how do you measure your ads performance? So there are key metrics that you need to note down so that when your ad starts running, you're measuring your performance against those key metrics. Some of them of which are, one is your revenue. So every day you're looking at how much did I make. Every week you're analyzing to see how much did I make this week, so that you can begin to look at what is working and what is not working and be able to tweak along the way. What is the number of customers I'm getting? If you have targeted getting 10 or 20 customers, were you able to get it at the end of the day? Why didn't you get it? Is it that enough people were not sending you messages, or that the conversation you were having with them is not leading to sales, or that they visit your website and they do not buy? Like, you need to know the number of customers you need so that you're now measuring your performance against that target that you set. Then your cost per lead, your cost per prospect. What is it costing you to get one person to visit your website, or to get one person to fill a form on your website, or get one person to send you a message? You need to know what that is and what is the ideal cost for you. Then what is your conversion rate? What is your cost of getting a customer? Because at the end of it, or if you're not profitable, all of this wouldn't make any sense. That is why I always preach running effective ads and profitable ads. As a business owner, I understand the importance of running super profitable ads so that you're making profits and you're able to grow your business. So I'm not just like a digital marketer that does not understand the importance of running a profitable business. Okay? Then you also need to know what your average order amount is, so that when you now notice that people are now buying up to the average amount that you want, you can now look at what offer did I even give them? How did I convince them to buy more products? So you need to measure the performance so that you see what to improve on. And at this point, if you love to go in depth into the step-by-step tiny details you need to run very effective and profitable ads, you want to listen to what I have to say further, because I'm giving you a personal invitation to join our Facebook and Instagram ads bootcamp. It is a 1-month transformational program where we'll show you how to sell large volume of products every single day online using the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. So what I shared with you now is the strategy that we use to make that happen. If you now want to look at the tiny details, okay, how do you now set up these ads? How do you go in depth to analyzing your data to measure your performance? Of course, I will show you what this program actually entails as we proceed in this video. Okay, so you get access to the video tutorials, you get access to actionable steps you need to follow. I'll show you a step-by-step detailed way you need to follow through to ensure that you're not losing money when you're running these ads. Because if you lose money, you will not be motivated to continue running ads and you might give up. But I don't want you to give up, because I know the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. I've seen what it has done for me in my business. I see how it has transformed the lives of people that have gone through my programs. And I know that it will also transform your own life and business as well if you learn how to do it. All right, so I'm not a digital marketer. I'm a business owner that understands the importance of using ads to scale your business profitably. So it's not just another online course. It is a 1-month transformational program. So the number one thing you get is access to step-by-step video tutorials. And you don't need to be techie at all to understand the course, because it's broken down in a very simplified way. See what someone said. He said, this is the most comprehensive ads class I've taken in my 5 years of doing business. So why did this person say it is a comprehensive course? So these are the things that you will learn when you get into our Facebook and Instagram ads bootcamp. You see how to prepare your page for ads. How do you prepare your page in a way that when people visit your page, they'll be moved to buy from you? What are the tiny things you need to do on your page? And like, I took time to break it down. How do you write caption that moves people to buy from you? Content. How do you write the ideal content? Because marketing is all about your communication, how you communicate what you're selling. Will either move people to buy, or they will scroll and pass your ads. Or even when they visit your page, how do you write? I will show you how to write captions that move people to buy. Then I'll also show you how to close sales fast and convert leads to buying customers. What are the questions you ask people when they come in? At what point do you ask them questions? What are the step-by-step way that you need to follow to ensure that when people come in, you're converting them? Because if you're running ads, 100 people are sending you messages. At the end of the day, only one or two will buy. As in, if only one or two buys, at the end of the day, you're losing money, because your conversion rate should be more than that if you're actually having conversations with people. Or you send 1,000 people to your website, nobody buys. There's a problem in your sales process, in the sales elements that you put in your website. So we take time to show you how to design a sales process if you're having conversations with people in the DM, and what to put on your website, on your sales page, to move people to buy from you. Okay, then you would also see how to set up your ads using different objectives. So I talked about objectives, the action you want people to take. How do you set up your ads if you want people to buy from your website? How do you set up your ads if you want people to send you a message? Like, we break that down so that you see exactly how to do that. Then how do you test different audiences and different contents so that you not see the one that has better results? So you're not just saying, let me just run this ad, one ad, and then at the end of the day, it did not perform well. You now see that ad does not work. No, you need to learn how to test different audiences and different content to now see the one that will give you better results. So we'll show you how to do that inside the ads program. How do you get more leads every day? Remember, when we broke down the sales goal, you now see the number of people you need to get every day to make the sales you desire to make every day, right? So how do you get more leads and sales on your website? How do you get more messages on your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Instagram page? How do you interpret your ads results to see how to improve your performance? When your ad starts running, how do you go to the ads dashboard to see how to interpret the results, so that you now see, okay, this is what is working, this is what is not working, this is what I need to improve on. Then the ones that are performing well, how do you scale that? How do you move from one budget to scaling to another budget? Because if you just scale anyhow, you might end up losing money. Double the ad spend is not always double the results. Okay, so you can also view a detailed curriculum of this. Below this video, there is a button there where you can click and read more about our Facebook and Instagram ads bootcamp. The second thing you get is 1 month group support. So it's not just an online course where you're left to study on your own. You actually get access to 1 month support. So depending on when you're watching this video, when you click on the button below, you see the next time the bootcamp is starting. So immediately you make payments, you get instant access to the course. Then you would now get a welcome letter that now tells you when the next bootcamp. So the bootcamp is now actually the support, the 1 month support that we give. So you can start today to start watching the course. You can start today to start watching the course, where you now wait for the next bootcamp to be able to join the group and ask questions. In fact, you can join the group for the next batch, but you can ask questions like when the bootcamp now officially open. So we have schedule all through the year for the bootcamp, like when each batch is starting. So the next batch can be seen when you click the button that tells you to read more about the bootcamp. All right. So you see what one of the participants said here, one of our students. She said, I took your course because of two things. I wanted a community where I can read people's success stories to keep me going and also learn art in depth. I got the two here. So in addition to getting the course, you're also getting access to a community. Our community is amazing. Like the way they support each other. You also get access to our team of experts that are answering your questions. Whatever questions you have around running profitable and effective art, they're there to respond to it. Okay. Then talking about how supportive our community people are, like if you look at this other side here, you can see when Nessa shared that I've made over 900K from this art. This is the third day. You can see Omawumi asked her, how many arts do you have under this art set? How many states did you choose your in your art set? So basically asking questions around the win that this person shared so that they can learn more. So that supports them answering each other's question, because now you're learning from different other people, their own experience. When it comes to art, if you're in a community of people who are also doing the same thing, they're also running art, you'll be able to even learn more. If somebody asks a question, you're also learning from the question the person asked. You're also learning from the answers that the support people give or the answers that I give the person. You understand? So it is just very, very valuable for you to be in our community. In addition to the course and the group you get access to, you also get access to weekly live Q&A session. So during the time in the bootcamp, you get access to Q&A sessions where we go live to answer your questions. So you can ask questions and you get instant response during the live sessions. Okay, so you get access to the course, you get access to the group, and you also get access to Q&A live sessions. See what Adi Fabric said here. She said, so during one of the Zoom meetings, Amara discussed events. So someone might ask a question based on what they're learning in the course, and the more I explain it, the more clarity you get, and the more you're able to learn new things. Okay, so the support we give in the bootcamp is so unique that the experience is something that our students absolutely love. All right. So who is this bootcamp for? So it's for business owners who sell physical products, digital marketers, aspiring digital marketers, or just anyone that wants to learn the skill of running ads using Facebook and Instagram so that they can serve product-based businesses. You're welcome to join us. What is the investment? Your investment is just at 5,000 naira, or is equivalent in your own currency, because we serve a global audience. So wherever you are in the world and you want to learn how to leverage on the power of Facebook and Instagram ads, you can join us. When you click the link below this video, you'll be able to see the page where you can read more about the bootcamp. Then you click on the join us now button and you will see the different payment options, so you can choose the currency you want to pay in. So I know you might have some questions. Number one question might be, will I make my investment back? The payment for this bootcamp, am I sure that I'm going to make it back? The question really is, how much are you leaving on the table by not running effective Facebook ads? See, Facebook ads is a major game changer. I know how it transformed my business. I know how it transformed the businesses of people who I've trained. So really asking if you make your investment back is like saying, will Facebook ads work? It has worked for several other people. The main thing is you paying attention, going through the course, asking questions if you have any questions, and implementing what you're learning, because your investment is even like little of what you will make. You make multiple times your investment back. See what Omaumi said here. She said, I'm grateful for the day I made the choice to pay. My 35K got me 150K in profit alone today. Like in one day, she got 150,000 naira in profit. I'm just pausing for you to like understand it in one day. So think about the profit you will get in a month, months to come, years to come, because it's a skill you're learning that you can use over and over and over again. All right. So you see some other results from people we have trained. Kemi here said, I had to stop the art since last week so that I could have time to respond to my customers. Then Afanyo said, before the ads finishes, I was exhausted because the orders that came in were too much for me alone. I got 3 food trays worth 120K, 85K, 50K. I have so many food bowls order that in a day I can cook 8 to 10 different food for different people. She also said that she was not able to pay herself. She was able to pay her salary and then still had 760 something thousand left in her bank account for the first time ever in her 1 year plus of doing business. You can see how that powerful is. One of the things that I see that people, like a common problem people face when they start running ads, is they start getting overwhelmed with a lot of inquiries coming in, a lot of orders coming in, and which is why I always give this fast action bonus. How to build an online marketing and sales team that generate daily sales, so that when you start getting overwhelmed with a lot of orders, a lot of inquiries coming in, you can actually build a team of people that would help you to have conversations with people, create invoices, process people's orders, so that you are not overwhelmed. Okay, so this training is available for you if you pay for the bootcamp today. So if you pay for the bootcamp today, write us and let us know that you took fast action. Of course, we are very data oriented. We can check when you signed up for the training and see if you took fast action. So this is a fast action bonus, my way of rewarding people who take fast action and join the bootcamp. All right. Then if you decide to buy this training as a standalone later, it is 15,000 naira on our seller page, but you're getting it for free if you take fast. I always love rewarding people who take fast action and go for something they know they need to grow their business. Then if you're asking, it is going to work for me, see, Facebook and Instagram ads work if you understand how to set it up, if you're using the right strategy, which is what we teach you. Okay, see, this person sells furniture here and she said, I'm happy this worked. I've been saying I'll go digital since, and now I'm glad I was able to put in the work. So if you put in the work, it is surely going to work for you. So if you can imagine like furniture selling online, what else can you not sell online, right? Or if you're saying, I've attended so many art classes, yet I've not gotten results. See what Omawumi said here. She said, I'm so happy, I feel like crying. You don't know how many classes I've attended. You don't want to know how much money I've wasted on classes. You're a blessing to me. Like the kind of thank you, God bless you that I get when people go through the boot camp. Like, it is just so satisfying for me to see people implementing and getting results, and they're happy that they're able to transform their business. Okay, so if you've attended so many art classes and it does not work for you, join our boot camp and you'll be telling a different story. Or if you've been running art and you feel like, I know it already, trust me, there is a lot more. I've been running ads since 2015. There's a lot more that you do not know when it comes to running ads. See what Yetunde said here. I've been paying for different arts class before now, and I thought I know it already. But paying for this bootcamp has opened my eyes to the things I don't know or ever heard about Facebook ads before. So there's just a lot to learn. I take it from scratch to the advanced. So no matter the level you are in, you'll be able to understand properly how to set up ads that are truly effective and also very profitable. And if you're asking, will you teach me how to target the right buying customers? Of course. You can't run ads properly if you don't know how to target the right buying customers online. See what Farm Green responded to someone here. She said, go through how to create the audience to show your ads to in module 2. Take your time and study that part. It can take you the whole day. Of course, she was exaggerating, like, of course, it can take you a whole day, right? So she's just trying to say that the lesson is very, very detailed and valuable, that you can like spend a whole day there, right? She said, Amara explained a lot. You know, she said the people you show your ads to matters a lot. So you can see how to target different types of audiences when you join our bootcamp. So you can click the link below this video to read more about the bootcamp and join us. And if you're also asking, would you show us how to run retargeting ads? Probably you've been hearing retargeting ads. Of course, yes. We are going to show you how to run retargeting ads. Farm Green also here said that she was able to retarget everybody that has watched their video, and then they were now reaching out to make payment. She said, those that have shown interest to start making payment, I did it on Friday, like the people that have shown interest before. So she retargeted everybody that actually watched their video. So the people that sent her a DM that showed interest before, they were now making payment because they saw her ads again. You understand? She was not like, all I can say is thank you, Amara. This is just so powerful. Then you also learn how to close sales fast. Ogechi said, I went back to watch the video on how to convert leads because I was getting many leads with little conversion. Now I've seen better results, even from her organic posts. She has made more sales by converting more leads. You can also see Joyce here. She had 42 inquiries and she was able to get 10 people to buy. That's over 25% conversion. And she was also able to get a distributor, even though she was not running ads to get distributors. But people were now attracted to her brand because they saw her ads, and the distributor came in and bought in bulk. Like, you can imagine that. If you're saying, I am not techie, don't worry, you don't need to be techie. Once you know how to operate your phone or a laptop, you're good to go. See what Applause Fabric said here. Amara, you're the best human teacher I've ever met. You use simple language to explain tech. You've enjoyed this, like, this video now. Trust me, like when you get to the boot camp, you'll be like, what? Like, where have I been? You teach your students from scratch. Thank you for teaching me how to run Facebook ads. Then, if you've been running ads, like I said, and you feel like, oh, you know it, don't worry, you'll still improve your tech skill when you come to the boot camp. See what our student here said. I'm happy that I became more techy after attending the boot camp. I've been able to help few people here as regards setting up their art in the aspect of multiple arts creative in one art set. Like, this is an advanced strategy we teach, and she was able to help more people. Remember what I said about community. People are always willing to help you because you're on the same journey together. Okay, let's also look at some of the questions that might be in your mind. The reason why I'm taking these questions is I've been doing this for years, so I know the questions that people typically ask us when they want to join our Ask training. So I'm just taking time to answer the questions that you might have in your mind, so you don't even need to reach out to us with the questions. You can make up your mind to join the bootcamp and go straight away to join without sending us a message, right? Then, of course, if you have questions that I didn't answer to, you can always send us a WhatsApp message or an email. So some other question that you may have in your mind is, do I have to be online at a certain time? No, you do not have to be online at a certain time. The only time you need to be online at a certain time is during live Q&A session. It's just once a week. And there's a calendar of events. Like, there's a calendar that you can now save the time in your calendar. Okay, you can save the time when we're doing live sessions, and if you're not able to attend, you can always watch the replay. So we record it and you can watch the replay later. So it is a self-paced program, meaning that you can start it today and even finish the course today. Like, you don't need to come live for me to teach you how to set up your art. There is a detailed, well-structured course already waiting for you that you can go through. You can choose the time that works for you best, if it's in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, or at night, to go through your course. Then you can now ask questions in the group or during the live Q&A session. What if I don't have time? The truth is that if you're a CEO, you might have quite a busy schedule, but I believe in learning what I know I need in my business and creating time for it. So if you know that you want to make daily sales, you need to create time to understand how to make that happen. After learning, you can now decide that, okay, I want to get somebody to set this art up for me, but at least you now understand how it works. And when they're coming to share reports with you, you even know how to interpret the report they're sharing with you. So it's very important for you to learn how this works. You can now decide to delegate that later. All right. You can also enroll your people to the bootcamp. The people that will set up the apps for you can decide to enroll them as well to the bootcamp. Then if you're asking, when is this bootcamp starting? So when you click the button below or any link you can see below, you'll be able to read up about the bootcamp and also see when the next one is starting. Remember, I said that you get instant access to the course. It is the support that has a fixed timeline, the 1 month time for the support. That is what you now see when the next bootcamp is starting. But you get access to the course immediately to start watching, so that one, you can get your page ready even before the bootcamp starts. You can gather all your questions so that once the bootcamp starts, you're throwing questions, like you're asking questions based on what you're learning in the course. We see that people who start early also get results faster. So it depending on you and how important it is to you to make daily sales. Like, how important is it to you for you to make daily sales in your business? It's only you that can answer that question, right? All right, more questions. How long will this take? It's a 1 month program, but you have access to the course for 1 year, so you can go through the course at your own pace. You can decide to go back to it even after the bootcamp has ended. How is the content delivered? So it is video recordings like this. In fact, you see where I'm clicking on. Like, when it gets to the practical side, you'll be able to see where I'm clicking on the art manager. So you see how to set up your art. You can follow through with the tutorial. So it's simplified video tutorials that you would watch and then implement in your business. So there's the theory part where I explain things that you need to put together, how to put your page together, how to create your strategy, and then we'd have the practical workshop one where you are seeing where I'm clicking on and you can go ahead and set up your art. Do I need a laptop to attend the bootcamp? So you can use your phone to watch the video lessons. You can use your phone to set up some basic art setup, like if you're setting up from your direct Instagram page, you can use your phone. But if you want to use the art manager to set up your art, you will need a laptop. We know sometimes people might not have a laptop, so what you can do is get started learn the skill, use your phone to do the ones that you can set up, the basic ones, then plan towards getting a laptop. We've also seen people in the bootcamp that borrowed laptop from a friend to do the setup, why they now download Art Manager to be evaluating how their art is performing. So they just get someone that has a laptop, do the setup, and then use their phone to look at the reports. All right. This is more result from our clients, Olagoke Balogun of So Fresh Nigeria. So when they wanted to get more sales on their online platform, because they're heavy with offline sales, right? So when they wanted to like start getting more customers online, they reached out to me. We drafted an ad strategy, and then they implemented and launched a 21 days campaign, and they were able to get 400 orders on their website. This is also a client of mine. She came with a particular sales target. She said she wanted to make 15 million, that she has not crossed, I think, 12 million or so at the time. And we worked together, and she was able to hit her goal. So she said, there you go. And she shared a screenshot of her report. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. We did it. Thank you for doing the work, because I can only teach, I can only train. It is now you that will implement and actually do the work to get the kind of results you desire. All right. Then this is also a result from a student of mine. She said that yesterday, the person that she told me wanted to pay 500K paid. Today's sales was 634,000. Another one is coming in, 80% concluded, 1 million. Now she's now scared. She doesn't know if she'll be able to meet up. She said, I need to go back and check if we can meet up. I may slip down after this week. I may slow down, sorry, after this week. Like, one of the problems, I said that earlier, that people now face when they start running ads is like they start getting a lot of orders, and they now need to build capacity to deliver. They need to build capacity to attend to customers. Okay, they say it's a good problem. Then Olawumi said here, Amara, did you say daily alerts? Please take your flower. I'm already getting the daily alerts. Like, if you want to make daily sales in your business, there's no fastest way. Like, the fastest way to do that is to leverage the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. See what she further said. Coach, I'm forever grateful to you for changing my business life. So if you want to transform your business, if you want to learn this skill, the right place to learn it is inside our Facebook and Instagram ads bootcamp. Okay, Oma Williams here said that her target was 500K weekly, but she has made more than 2 million in 2 weeks. Now she's reviewing her target to increase her revenue goal for the month. So you can do it. But we need to guide you and show you the step-by-step process you need to follow through to ensure that you're setting ads that are profitable and also super effective. See what someone said here. I can do it, I will do it. So she's watching the course. There's a particular place where there's a song thing that we did that is, I can do it, I will do it. When you get inside the bootcamp, you understand is our mantra. Okay. Here, Titilayo sold 461 units of birds in 6 days. But before she got this result, let's backtrack. See what she said here. So I woke up this morning feeling really sad because my ads weren't delivering. Then I suddenly remember Amara saying, keep trying until it works. Sometimes you might encounter a challenge, right? And then going back to the course to understand the step that you probably may have missed, or even the things that we've put in place to ensure that when you have errors, you know what to do. So we have particular video lessons that we'll put together to tell you, okay, if you encounter this kind of error, this is how to troubleshoot, this is how to contact Facebook support center. Like, there's a lot of things we built in the course to ensure that no matter the challenge you will face, you'll be able to overcome them. So this is what she now did. She said, so I deleted the ad and started all over. I'm so excited to tell you that I've gotten like 20 leads and converted 4 of them. So you can imagine, like, this is the beginning part before she was now able to get the 461 units. If she had given up, she wouldn't have made these sales. In fact, during our closing ceremony, she was not like, she eventually sold 1,000 within a period of 2 weeks. So everything is about your disposition and how knowledgeable you are. And when you start learning now, start implementing, you gather the experience that would help you to hit even bigger goals in the future. But you need to get started for you to actually make that happen in your business, or make that happen for the business that you're setting up the ads for, if you're learning the skill to implement in a business that is product based, right? So your action plans right now is to join our Facebook Ads Bootcamp. And if you're not ready now, you still want to, see more about the bootcamp or see more testimonials and all of that, you can join our community. So the link below this video, you see the link for you to read more about the bootcamp, then the link for you to join the community if you still want to, be convinced more or to learn more about the bootcamp or to see more testimonials and all of that. Even on the page too, you can also see testimonials on the page www.themanufacturershub.com/Facebook ads bootcamp. So there are two buttons below. You can check them out, read about the bootcamp, join us or join our community to learn more. All right. You can also send us a WhatsApp message on the number on this screen, or when you go to the Facebook ads bootcamp page and read up, there's also a WhatsApp icon there where you can send us a message if you have any questions or you need any clarity on what I've said so far, or any concerns you have about joining the Facebook ads bootcamp. Whatever you do, it is time for you to actually start making daily sales with the power of Facebook and Instagram ads, and I cannot wait to see you in the bootcamp soonest. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you inside our Facebook and Instagram ads bootcamp.